Hey, what's up? This one I want to talk about love. Everybody wants love. Everybody has been in love, but not everybody loves last. Now, what I want to talk to you about first off is the triangle theory of love, which researchers have done all kinds of tests and they've run, and they believe that in order to have a long-lasting and loving, forever kind of love, you need intimacy, passion, and commitment. The reason why I want to bring this up, because you know me. I fell in love once. More than once. Quite a few times. And if I can be honest, I think I felt all three of those once or twice. And the reason why I bring it up is everybody wants love. Everybody loves the tugging and all that stuff. But nobody knows when it's real. Like, when nobody knows when it's lasting. And it's a lot of motherfuckers who out there being bitter about lost love when these niggas weren't doing shit for you. Alright, now. Fucking intimacy, passion, and commitment. Everybody knows what fucking passion is. I feel like if I have to explain to you what passion is, nigga, you shouldn't be in a dating game. Like, passion, pretty cut and dry. If you see them, they get they get your dick hard. You get a little bit wet when you see them. That's fucking passion. Now the shit about passion is that's the bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, the sun shines out of their asshole kind of love, and that shit burns out. It's the cupcake phase. Like if anybody told you the cupcake phase of a relationship where they're so nice and beautiful and amazing and blah 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 blah, that shit is fucking tiring. Cause I had one girl, I thought it could be love until I started snoring, and then I realized like we wouldn't sleep in the same room because my snoring would annoy her and she couldn't sleep. She would be out and I would be in the bedroom. Whereas in my ideal, the last relationship that had all three, intimacy, passion, and commitment, I would stay awake longer than she did so that way she could fall asleep. Because again, the girl snored too. Let me tell you this. She snored too. But my snoring kept her up. So I would go to sleep after her so that way I could fucking endure her snoring. So you gotta make those compromises. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because most people, they hear, oh my God, I gotta love, I've lost love and blah. No, you didn't. You didn't lose love. You lost the infatuation. If you're still in the puppy love phase, everything is great and I'm so happy that they're around. That's 3 to 6 months. Those are the ones. Hey baby, we've been together for 1 month. Our 1 month anniversary. Our 3 month anniversary. Whoa. I don't want to fucking celebrate. Hey, this is our second weekend together, baby. No, you got to calm down with that. Now, here's the thing older folks, more so older folks, understand that younger folks don't either agree with or don't believe anymore. That you have to be friends first before that comes. And again, intimacy without commitment or passion, that's a friendship. If you could talk to me about all your hopes and dreams and all that goofy shit that you wouldn't tell anybody else, if you bump that to the next level, of course it's gonna have a stronger foothold than if you see me at the club and I'm looking nice, I'm smelling good, I got all this shit going for me, and then you decide, hey, fuck it, let me see what happened. So that's why. And you pretty much, intimacy is pretty much, you can call it a friendship or kindness, but it's more so if you're around a motherfucker a lot. You cannot feel a sense of intimacy if you're around a motherfucker for a long time. That's why you see most marriages and all that stuff, if they do fall apart, they fall apart while one of them is overseas or out of state or far away at work or working too much, because the intimacy, they're not around enough. So while they could be passionate and they could have that commitment without the intimacy, you just sitting there in what's the word? Yeah. Factious. No, not even factual. It don't even exist. But the reason why I'm getting all tongue-tied and all this shit about it is because how many people out there women mostly, but men, if you have some relationships and you want to, offer them up to the offering of me poking holes in all your shitty relationships in the past, come on in. But how many relationships do you think like, oh my God, I'm gonna love this person forever, and in like 3 months? I had a girlfriend. I joined the military right out of high school, and that's a very stressful change. I already knew. Now I knew I was going into the military in the very beginning. I told anybody who would listen to me, I'm going to the military, I'm going to the military, I'm going to the military. My girlfriend, who I thought I was gonna love, one day marry and do all this good shit, and I'm going to the military. All right, baby, I hope for your best and blah, blah, blah. And about 3 days before I left, I get a phone call. Hey, what's up? What's up? Well, we got to break up. Why we got to break up? We were just doing good. Well, I'm getting tempted to cheat, and I don't want to hurt you. What? Now, the passionate love that I had, that fucking was, what? I can't believe we were so good. And then my realistic uncle had to tell me, listen, nigga, she did you a favor. At least she told you she was going out to look for new dick. Because how would you feel? Because I knew a story. This motherfucker came home from basic and he caught his girlfriend getting dick down and he beat dude with a tire iron. So at least I ain't having that shit to go about. Or worse, we get engaged, she get pregnant, I come home ready to go to the sonogram, ready to go and see the consummation date. I don't know what they call it. And, the baby was conceived between, throw a date out there. The baby was consumed either between November 1st and, the baby was, the baby was, I said consumed, was conceived either November 4th through November 12th. But I left for the Army October 31st. So, like, at least I have that, at least that blew up in my face before big shit got involved. But the shit that I'm saying is like, that passion, that I love you, that leads to people doing heinous shit. Like, there's a reason why they call it a crime of passion. They don't call it crimes of commitment or crimes of intimacy, because fucking I understand that shit. Listen, we could be committed to each other, but a motherfucker broke a contract. If you look at it like a business, if you look at every relationship you enter into it as a business, like, man, could I see myself going in every morning working with this motherfucker day after day after day, dealing with their horse shit? If the answer is no, don't be fucking with your mate. If at any point in time you feel like you're not receiving what you're putting in, get the fuck out. How many, most, what is it, 50% to 75% of marriages end in divorce? That's a whole lot for a motherfucker. That's a whole lot of people to find out after the court get involved and you got to pay for lawyers and that. I don't really like this motherfucker. How long are y'all together that you don't, before you realize, you know what, that's not for me? Or, if you do find something going on, why don't you try to fucking fix it? Like, that's just it. Having a loving, lasting, all that good shit relationship, it isn't going to happen overnight. And once you accomplish that with all 3 points of intimacy, passion, and commitment, just having that not going to be, we have it now, so that means we're going to have it forever. No. Because the moment you start putting more hours in work than you do at home, somebody going to be paying your wife attention. Somebody going to be, look, show me something that a husband won't do, and I show you something a neighbor will. So the moment your wife or girlfriend come home and they be smiling and grinning and shit, you're like, what's going on? Oh, Derek at the job said I look really nice. And the first thing you hear is, fuck Derek at the job. No, you fucking hustling backwards. You gravulating like, baby, you look good every day. And then you start fucking realizing, oh shit, just because she on the hook, just because she on the boat, don't mean she can't jump back in the water. Because there is nothing worse than having a fish on your boat and you ready. And then you look back and that motherfucker plop back in that water. Oh, and Posey, you right. I am dumb. But I realized this a long time ago. You're only stupid if you realize you don't know something and you accept the fact, like, all right, I just don't know it. No. I realize these things, and I try to do better. I try to teach people to be better. Because here's the thing. How many times do you hear people, oh my God, I can't believe he cheated on me. I can't believe. I knew a girl in Germany. I said, hey, how you doing? She said, I'm kind of fucked up right now. I said, why? He said, well, my boyfriend broke up with me. I said, oh, why you do that? I said, oh, what happened? She looked me dead in the face and said, he went back with his wife. The fuck? You don't get to fucking say that's your boyfriend. And you don't get to be surprised if he go back to his wife. Fuck it. I fucked around with a married woman once. I know the game. Fucking, she not gonna leave her husband for me. I know that. I know that. She knew that. I didn't even question it. But why is it that you see women, and this is mostly a women thing, why is it that you see women show up at their boyfriend's weddings in a wedding dress or doing some goofy shit like that? Like, for what? Like, why? Why are you blowing up his spot? If he told you he was engaged or you knew what the game was, fuck did you think? Oh, man, we gonna get divorced, but I'm only with her for the kids. Nigga, don't fall for that horse shit. I ain't got to lie. I ain't got to lie about my intentions. If I'm with you and you only using me because you feeling lonely, let me know. I don't feel bad about that. Fuck blaming emotional creatures. Here's why. Let's say I have an anger problem, right? Somebody say the wrong shit to me, I blow up. At some point in time, I have to realize that I need to work on me, get me in check, and that way when I feel angry, I can handle that. Women don't get to do that shit. Women just, oh, well, I'm just more emotional than... your emotions don't get to make you into an asshole. Cause think about it. At what time when this woman woke up that morning, got in the shower, went out, not even that morning, when she went out and bought the white dress, I'ma wear this at my boyfriend's wedding. I'ma wear this here. If she was so inclined to let his wife, fiance, whatever the fuck, know that he was cheating on her, why didn't she call him? Because women if things go bad, they don't want you to realize that you made a mistake. They want you to blow up your spot. They want to blow up your spot and ruin you for everybody. Cause check this shit out. What if she showed up at the wedding wearing a white dress, right? Cause I don't know what happened. People just say she just stood up. I don't know what happened after that. But let's just say they escort her punk ass out of the wedding. Them two people still get married, and they fucking fix that. Or better yet, how you know he didn't tell his old lady, hey, listen, before we get married, I want you to know I cheated on you. And she be like, yeah, you know what? I cheated on you too. Like, how do you know that? Have you ever seen what happened when a woman calls another woman's house? I've seen numerous women knowingly fuck with married dudes in the army, in the military, and then when the relationship go bad, they wind up calling the wife, your husband was fucking me, blah, blah, blah. All right, he told me. We have an open relationship where as long as he's telling me what's going on, I don't care. And because the wife didn't blow up in the way that the female soldier wanted her to, she told the chain of command. So now she got busted up for adultery. He got busted up for adultery, but his marriage still intact. Like, what the fuck? What we doing? Why do women allow themselves to do that? When have you ever heard of a man showing up at his, not even, what is it? Because when a woman cheat with a married man, she's the mistress. But what they call it? The mister? The maintenance man? Yeah. Let's say the maintenance man show up at his girlfriend's wedding. You think he gonna show up in a fucking tuxedo to stand up if anybody got anything to say? Yeah, I like to say that I was slinging dick in this bitch about 2 days ago. No. That nigga, alright. You can get married. You still got my number though, right? If that nigga go out of town, you know, you can still get it. Like, that's how niggas do it. Dude, I wish. And, you know, call me Jody all you want, motherfucker. But how many men were messing with women who, if they didn't have a boyfriend, they were talking to somebody? Like, I was talking to a female friend of mine, and she was talking about, you know, how she had a friend with benefits, and, like, they would fuck around every now and again. And I said, well, listen, you're talking to somebody, you're interested in, well, you're in the process of talking to somebody, right? So how do you explain it to them, or, you know, come to grips with it yourself, that you're technically been cheating on them? Because what if the moment that they, hey, I don't have a girlfriend, period. I'm lonely, I'm by myself. I'm talking to this girl, I'm strictly talking to this girl, there's no other girl. But while they're doing that for you, you fucking somebody else. But it don't count because there's no emotional connection. Men are very simple. I would much prefer my girl to cheat emotionally. If you mad at me, call some other nigga. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck if your emotions are all laid out. I don't give a fuck if this male dude know all the bullshit that I do, or all the bullshit that you feel I do to you in this relationship. But the moment you suck that nigga dick, now I'm angry. Now I'm upset. Is that wrong? No. But if you ask any woman, let's say your man is angry or upset at you, and instead of telling you how he feel, he talked to his best female friend, how would you feel? Well, I'd feel betrayed. Why? He didn't cheat, he didn't kiss her, he didn't do anything. He just sat down and felt comfortable telling her about all the bad shit in your relationship. Why can't he come to me? Well, why don't you come to me? Like, if you feeling like you ain't getting fucked right, say something. Help me do better. Don't just talk. I was talking to this other girl. I was talking to this other female. And she was telling me that this woman, one of her friends, cheated on her boyfriend, who was a good dude, because the sex wasn't right. Like, I don't know. The sex wasn't on par with what she wanted, right? So I asked, I said, well, did she ever say something to him? Like, hey, you know, just the regular missionary for 5 pumps, turn over, pump real hard, smack my ass, and then you coming? That's getting real boring, my nigga. You know, choke me a little bit, pull my hair, put me in a sleeper hold. Like, tie me up, do something. Like, she didn't give no form of, let me do this better. Let me help you do this. Like, let's build this together. Nobody does that shit. Like, she didn't do that shit, and then she wound up cheating and stepping out. And then now she's sitting there like, oh my God, I lost my best love. And you didn't lose that shit. You gave that shit up because you wanted something new. And I'm getting way off because it's supposed to be about love. But it just came down to fucking talk to each other. Get to know each other. Understand each other. I've had a woman tell me my sex game wasn't as good as I thought it was. One of the first girlfriends I had in Germany, she had to teach me, like, look, man, that's not how you eat pussy, Jack. You need to get this shit together. And oh, shit, I'm sorry. Tell me what to do right. And we fucking, what is it? It was like the Rocky montage where he was fucking training in Russia to beat fucking Drago. Nigga, it was a sex montage. I'm in there getting my neck muscles together, working, doing tongue exercises, trying to touch my nose. You know what I mean? Because I work at it. I understand what the shit happened. I understand. If there's a problem, there's an issue, and a better loving, you know, with intimacy, passion, and commitment, you work together to get the shit done. You don't fucking, man, I'm lacking in this part, let me go and change it and do something else. Fuck that. I've been on forever. Y'all be good, because I fucked around and went off on so many tangents.